Okay, welcome back, guys. So this week what we're going to be discussing is precision trading. Now, last week we went over a couple of things about supply and demand with a dash of evil. I hope you guys liked that section there. I tried to give it as much story as possible so it's very easy to understand and easy to pick up on the material. So this week we're going to go into something a little bit more advanced, and I'm going to keep this week just solely on this purpose of making your eyes used to spotting these areas for precision. Now, precision is something that it's a hit and miss for a lot of traders. Okay, now for example, when you study buyer's territory, seller's territory, and all that stuff, we understand the general idea of the direction of the market, right? But what makes a trader really pro is the ability to grab a trade from the absolute best prices to go in the direction he needs to go. Okay, that's precision trading right there. So it's as if saying, okay, I know this is seller's territory, and in this seller's territory, I'm going to wait for a pullback, and I'm going to get a price that's up on these lines right here somewhere, saying I know how to get that price. Okay, without the idea of I think this is good. So we're going to remove the I think areas, and we're going to go into a little bit more detail of, do you know where it should be? Okay, so this has a lot to do with what we discussed last week about using the extremes. Okay, and if you use your logic that I've always taught you guys of, if the market's going down, are you thinking buys? No. How about now? Are you thinking buys? No. How about now? Are you thinking buys? Oh, you're thinking about it. You're worried. How about now? Are you thinking buys? No. Here, everyone starts to think buy is here. So you notice how people get in very, very late. So how much percentage of people are in here? Not much. How much percentage of people are in here? A little bit more. How much percentage of people are in here? A lot more, right? So the later in the extreme, a lot more people get in, and we're going to be discussing when to find out the lot more people that that we're talking about here, and seeing at what stage do they get on the wrong side of the market, because that is going to be useful for our precision trading. So let's start with an example, and then we'll go into more videos for more examples. So example number 1. Okay, so let's take a look at this, saying that, all right, the markets are going up. Okay, some people are looking at this like, oh my God, this thing is starting to turn into a buy. And as it's starting to turn into a buy, it's a pullback that most people will do a pullback buy, right? That's just a general way of doing it. Like, imagine if that's you and me saying, oh, that's buyer's territory, let it pull back and I'll do the buy. Now, what happens to that buy? It starts to go up and then it crashes on them. Okay, so it's as if what we're looking for is in a downtrend, when the market's pulling back, I want to find the absolute last buyer who was wrong-footed, or who was in the wrong direction. That becomes your extension for precision trading. Okay, we're going to be using those areas to understand that, hey, that's the spot where we're going to get some reactions from. Okay, and that helps you do a little bit some pinpoint trading. Now, of course, there's going to be a few pips here and there because we are not in the futures market. We're in the Forex market where prices do differ a bit. So there is going to be a slight variation in that spot. But it is that spot that you're going to get some reactions from. So let's take a look at more examples. On to the next video.